Hi, welcome. I'm Carla with Classic Pianos. Let's talk about children who may or may not stick with piano lessons. I have talked to many parents who say, well, I'd love to get my child to learn the piano. Oh, I learned when I was young, or I learned a little bit and wish I had to learn more, or I've never learned and always wished I could, and I want to give my child the opportunity to learn the piano. But what if they don't like it? What if they don't stick with it? What do I do? I love that question because as a mother and a teacher, so I'm a school teacher and also a music teacher, my answer is always, well, who's the parent and who's the student? And I know that seems a little critical. I'm sorry if that sounds really critical, but the truth is, you are the parent. You determine what will benefit the child. You don't let them choose what they eat every night for dinner. I hope not. Otherwise they would choose donuts and candy sometimes, maybe sometimes broccoli. But most of the time we don't give kids choices for things that we know will benefit them. We don't let a kid sit on the couch and watch TV for 12 hours a day in the summer. Right? But we don't do things for the children that will be damaging to them. We don't encourage them. We don't allow it. We decide because we're the parents. We have that privilege. And someday our children will grow and then they can guide their children to a healthy, happy lifestyle as well. But for now, they are your children and it's very important to make that clear to them. So let's talk about school. When kids are in school, they will come home and say, oh, I love math class. It's so great. Or, oh, I hate math class. I wish I didn't have to do this. I wish I didn't have to do biology or chemistry or PE or computer science. There are always classes they don't like and some classes that they love. But we can't say to the child, oh, honey, I'm sorry, you don't like biology? Well, then let's let you leave the class. Just take you out of the class. Don't do the work. It's okay. No, that would be silly because these children need to be learning these things in school. But piano, wait a minute, piano is not a requirement, is it? Actually it is. If you look at state standards, you'll notice that music education or fine arts is actually one of the requirements. And unfortunately, a lot of our schools are lacking the funding to be able to provide that for your child at a level that would be beneficial to them. But you as the parent, you have the privilege to offer your children something that they would not otherwise have. And that's private music lessons or the ability to learn music, maybe online or with the teacher or in a class, or maybe you'll teach them. Either way, they have an opportunity to learn something and you are the one who gets to decide that for them. So when the going gets tough and practice is hard and it's not easy, they'll say to you, but I don't want to do piano anymore. This is not fun for me anymore. And then you can share with them your experiences or mine. Well, I didn't want to do chemistry either, but I did it because I had to finish the class. I had to start it and I had to get my credits and I had to graduate. I didn't like it. I barely passed. I am not scientific at all. I'm a musician. And so it was very hard for me and I struggled, but I'm smarter because of it today. Learning any class will expand our range of thought and expression and knowledge, and so we will become better people. Now, music has an added benefit. It's not just, oh, I get to learn some notes. Cool. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A, B, C, D, F, G. No, you're learning so much more than just music. So I tell my students, my kids, 2 kids, both of them don't want to learn piano. And they keep saying to me, Mom, we're not like you. We don't want to learn the piano. I'm sorry, I get to decide what your curriculum is going to include, and music is one of those things. And I give them a whole bunch of reasons as to why music is beneficial for them. But I also remind them, just because you don't like it, just because you feel you're not good at it, or just because it's hard work, doesn't mean that you get to quit. I'm the parent, you're the child. I will decide what is best for you in this time in your life. And I'm helping you make good decisions so that when you go off to college, you can make choices based on what is beneficial for you rather than what's easy. So I don't want to hear anymore, but what if my child doesn't like it? What if they want to quit? You're the parent. You get to decide that. You get to decide when they quit. I think an appropriate amount of time for a child to take lessons is 2 to 3 years. Because it takes a couple years to get to that point where you're playing for enjoyment. So we want to at least get them to that place so that they can decide for themselves how enjoyable it is. So I think you have enough fuel here to tell your kids, you're going to keep taking lessons because this is part of your program right now, and we don't quit when the going gets hard. We become stronger as we persevere. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or any kid wants to text me and write a little comment saying, but I don't like lessons, Miss Carla, what do I do? I'd be happy to take that one on in the comment section. I will be checking them regularly so I can see if you have something to say or any questions. If you have any video that you'd like to recommend that I make for you, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know when, anytime, and I will get right on that for you. Thank you for listening. Now go make some music.